He has the balls and he's the clown. He's Balatro. He has the balls and this is Balatro. Sorry about that. We were listening to choir. Welcome to Balatro. This is a card game. A very different card game, but similar to Slay the Spire, a game that we just played today. Today we're doing, again, a bunch of games to train our brain. Again, as a recap chat, this is our second brain training session before we move on to the final event of today. I'm gonna lower the volume of this game. Jesus Christ. As good and as smooth as the song is, it's kind of loud. But it is good. Really good. Now, if you don't know Balatro, which it seems like some of you don't, you heard some of it, but you enjoy choir and music along those lines. Oh, like you mean the song. Sorry. But yeah, if you don't know this game, basically, it's poker, but you score points. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting take on the card game genre. Unlike Slay the Spire, you're not trying to beat something. You are trying to beat something, but you're trying to beat something within the means of a score. You have a limited number of moves. You can't play forever. There's a limit to how you play. So this is about playing as efficiently as you can versus necessarily building it up and playing to your strategy. It's a bit of both. You can build to an overall strategy and a framework, which I think this game excels at, but tactically, you're more about doing the best that you can with the hands that you're given out of your deck. Now, I'm going to do a new run because I was playing that last time. I'm showing my wife the game. She does not like this game. She does not like card games. Understandable. I think card games are very difficult to play and also kind of like weird to play. But what I want to do is unlock this final deck. We need to play at least a deck on Orange Stake difficulty, of which I only have one deck that's even close to Orange Stake difficulty, I believe. I think Orange is last, actually. We have my Ghost deck. I really love the Ghost deck. Now, again, if you've never played this, it's basically poker. You play your poker hands. Depending on what hands you play, you earn points. And you break things down. You know this game. I'm not going to explain too much about this one. This one's not a new one on the channel, so you know what's going on. But I've had a breakthrough with this game in terms of my thinking. I understand this game now. Remember what I hinted at just a moment ago? This game doesn't really have much tactical elements to it. The tacticality is in how you play any card game out there. Draws and discards and playing with your hand, right? The real meat and bones of this game is your strategy. What is your overall strategy in your game long term in order for you to reach the end of your run? That's the meat and bones of this game. That's the thing that I always neglected. I always thought that I could play well and beat the game. No. You need to strategize to get to the very end. And my strategy so far has been throw things at the wall and hope they stick. Now, we need to strategize. There's a key element to this game. You need to increase your multipliers immediately. You need to at least get through the first hurdle so you can start to scale. You can't scale too early because then you may not have enough power for the first upgrading for the first upcoming ante, which I'm currently not an anti-stake. I'm currently on like the 5th stake, purple, so it's kind of hard. I'm going to take this coupon tag here. Let's get this line and go here. Now, in terms of choir music, I'm glad that you heard some of it. You enjoy choir music along those lines. Along those lines is very nice. Again, for the VOD watchers, we just listened to some Ave Maria because we were listening to the castrato. Yes, castrato. It's a person who had their balls cut off so that they could sing for us. Ah, yes. Do you know what a castrato is? Well, that's what it is. Castrato is somebody who has their balls cut off so that we can hear the music in a nice high-pitched voice. Honestly, I feel like it's a terrible practice because it's like you mutilate someone's body just for the sake of music. It feels kind of weird. It feels like, hey, why would you ever do that? But I guess back then there was no rules, right? I mean, they would cut your balls off if you had a cough, right? Like, if you had, like, a coughing fit, like, your doctor would, like, look at you and then be like, balls, now. It's like, what? Ooh, 2 blank cards, nice. Flush and a pair. So I can upgrade my flush, which is nice, for free. I mean, might as well. And I can upgrade my pair, which is nice. That reminds you of the video game where they bring out a balloon of helium. Wait, really? Wait, which game is that? Oh, the video here. They bring out the balloon of helium. Huh? My brain doesn't compute. Sorry, my brain is currently focused on numbers. Okay, chat? You can't use big words with me. I'm trying to save our brain power in order to work with the game that we're going to be playing tonight. I need this red seal card. Again, as I said before, you need to build your framework of power. You need to keep getting more and more power in order to survive the coming tide. The tide that is the high blinds. I have no jokers, by the way, so I'm gonna lose this run. Ah! Oh, my cards got destroyed! I can get a straight flush. It's over! I lost. I tried to go for a straight flush and I failed. Get me a royal flush, please. Get me a royal flush right now, pronto. I also found out a new hotkey about this game. You hold the R button and you instantly reset your run. Now, hopefully we get a Joker in the next shop. I don't know why that first shop gave me no Jokers, even though everything was like free. That was awful. Oh, where they bring out the balloon of helium. I've never seen that video. I mean, there's a lot of videos of people bring out balloons of helium. But yeah, that like choir singing honestly sounds like that, yeah. But that's why it's crazy, right? They could have just used helium back then. But instead, they said, let me chop your balls off. Like, imagine, okay? Imagine your daughter comes to you and says, hey, your family, whore. You know what you need? Chop your balls off. Give me your balls. That way I can give you the voice to take it to the very next level. I wouldn't say yes. Would you say yes, chat? I think I wouldn't say yes. Right? I love my balls a bit too much. It's unhealthy, but, you know, my daughter and I are working through it, right? Fine. Whatever. I like my balls a bit too much for me to want to chop them off. Hey, that's a straight. Because you can't grow them back, right? Helium, you take too much helium, you might die, but it's fine. You can measure your helium and you can feel whether it's too much or not. But if you cut your balls off, it's gone forever. You'll never get them back. I can get a flash card. +2 mult for every reroll in the shop, and it's holographic. The problem is that I have a hex card, which I can't apply polychrome to it. And when I use this, it adds to a random joker, destroys all other jokers, so he might die. Pledge people play does anti or debuff. Ah, shit. Oh, I can get a 4 of kind here, actually. Easily. Like, it's fascinating to me, too, because it's like, it really shows how little opportunities people had, that they were like, okay, I have to chop my balls off to become, like, you know, a person of the court. Like, say, a royal eunuch. Or they had to chop their balls off to become a singer, to, like, change their, like, life. It's like, dude, like, that's crazy to me. No matter how much I love singing, I wouldn't chop my balls off for it. It's wild. Anyways, enough about balls. My strategy is falling apart. I have no strategy to speak of. I thought I was going to have a good strategy, but I'm already failing. You know why? Because I actually have the worst hand ever. We're playing on a very high difficulty here. And your strategy is the only thing that's going to keep you alive, basically. Everything else doesn't really matter in terms of the game. It's all about whatever strategy you have, okay? Your strategy can extend to how you build your deck, but for the most part, it's about the jokers that you get. Yeah. Ooh! Wait, I get a free planet card, and I get even Steven. That's actually nice. Cool. Double 8 to get a planet card first. Nice, we get an upgrade on my high card. Oh my god, 5 of a kind queen. Nice. My strategy is go for queens. I love me a queen. Oh my god, the first discard of the round is only 1 card. Destroy it and earn $3. I love trimming my deck for only queens. First discard has only 1 card. Die. Oh, wee, so good. Ooh, so nice. Oh, the hand will not score. I need to play one hand with 2 8s to get a planet. And then I need to play a hand with all my queens to get something nasty. I can't risk it. I have 2 more hands left. Now, I've been addicted to this game for a while now. I've been playing this game a lot. And I thought this would be a great brain training game because it's about recognizing patterns and playing to them. Where Slay the Spire is about understanding what's happening in the moment, this is more about understanding what you're trying to do in the long term and recognizing certain patterns. You don't really care about what's going to happen like in the moment. For the most part, you know what you're going to do in the moment. It's about recognizing what is the thing that you want to do. In general, and always playing to that move, right? Like probability. You're playing to a probability. And here, however, it still has that strategical element that Slay the Spire is very well known for. I actually think Balatro has more strategical elements to it because the way that you can modify your deck and the way that Pokédex kind of work. The forcing you to play certain combinations of the cards adds a lot of strategical depth to where it's like you can build your deck to favor certain types of hands. For instance, you can build your deck to favor high cards if you really suck at the game. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some mult cards here. What I really want to do, again, is try to get as much power as I can towards queens and towards aces. Whatever gets me the highest chance of getting a 5 of a kind, that's what I want to focus on. So really, it's actually just a mult onto this 1 card here. Or these two, the king and the 10. And the king I can turn into like a what's it called after. I can get some bonus cards on my 7s too, just in case. If I have a double 7, I can just play them as like a freebie. Oh my god, a free special pack. And it's fascinating how interestingly fun this game is. Like, I didn't expect this game to be so addictive. I'm gonna get a random rank. Oh! Yo! I've never gotten all aces from that card. Holy shit. We instantly win. So, my general framework for this game that I've narrowed it down to is a set of steps, okay? There's a number of things that you need to do in this game to make it easier. And there's a set of things that you can do in anything in life that I actually think applies to anything in like life. You need to do a couple things. One, you need to simplify your life. Yes, you need to simplify your life, chat. What that means is you need to simplify everything that you do down into a particular system, right? Whether this means you reduce complexity, or this means that you introduce safety barriers for how you do things, doesn't really matter. The way that you reduce complexity is secondary to the fact that you need to reduce it at all, right? Reducing complexity allows you to do one major thing, which is dedicate more brain power towards simply executing, right? The less complex something is, the more that you can execute. And execution is usually where it matters the most. The less complexity that you have, the less opportunity that you have to shoot yourself in the foot, and the more that ability that you have to gain and gain and gain more and more and more. Whether you can apply this to many different things. In programming, I found this to be the most applicable, and maybe that's why I enjoy these types of games a lot. Whenever I program, I look to reduce complexity and reduce it down to absolute simplicity, such that I can use it very easily. Not making a DSL. You do not make a domain-specific language that increases complexity. No, you make the simplest thing possible, because the simplest thing scales the easiest in your mind, just like it does in programming, as it does in these games. You can then put all of your brain power towards towards pure execution. The problem and the thing that these games do that makes it so enticing to keep engaging with these types of games is that it's random. The ability for you to decomplexify your life is completely random. Whatever cards you get, you're at the mercy of the cards. If you get a good set of cards, then you get to do some crazy things with them. If you don't get a good set of cards, you get shit on. I'm looking for a straight flush. And so your job is to try and do what you can to simplify your hand, your deck, as well as your set of jokers down into an easily understandable state that you can play effectively well consistently with the things that you're given randomly, which is always going to be a crapshoot because you never really know what you're going to get. Another thing that you need to really think about with these games and with things in general is that you need to be able to be flexible in what it means to simplify things. I enjoy certain cards more than others because my eyes sort of go towards them. It gravitates towards them naturally. I look at an ace and I see, oh, that's an ace. I look at these cards, I see 10s, 9s, 5s, and 3s. I don't even see the 5s and 3s. I always discard 5s and 3s without realizing that, hey, these two and these two are the closest to 4 of a kind. It's those tiny things that matter. Those tiny little things that you look at that matter the most. Being able to recognize these opportunities changes your playthrough entirely, no matter what you do. Whether your playthrough, quote-unquote, is doing some kind of work, or your playthrough is playing through a game like this. For instance, now I have a full house involving a jack and an ace. It's recognizing the opportunity and being able to pivot on a dime to say, hey, wait, while these kings are good and this ace and the queen is good, I have a full house with a 3 and a king, and that's enough to get me over the finish line. So it's about being adaptable and flexible to your current situation. I think those two things are what makes these games so fascinating to play, but also it's what makes these games so addictive and so fun to play, because you're constantly thinking about, okay, what could you possibly do with this set of RNG that the game has given you? And it's fascinating to sort of think about, because it's like, it's a type of playstyle that I didn't think would work for any game. Usually games like this, they're very much reserved for like a particular type of person, or like a type of thinking, right? Like, mostly these games I imagine would have never taken off, because who wants to play a game where you need to think so hard about what your choices are, right? And yet these games do so well because of that facet. Because you're forced to think very hard about how you want to play things, you end up in this space where it's like, You will get a sense of satisfaction from your execution alone. If that makes sense. It's really hard. It's really hard to explain. I lost. I need the Queen of Hearts to win all of this. And it's why it's so good for brain training, in particular for our third game today. It's very, 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 very good to brain train on these games because the third game that we're going to be playing today is going to require the utmost brain power for us to succeed. I'm going to try to go for your 4 of 7 here. I lost. I'm a fool! Because it really keeps you on your toes. The first game, Slay the Spire, I think teaches you how to play specifically on the side of like, okay, how do you strategize and then how do you execute your like tactic on a moment-to-moment basis, right? It's a very tactical style of a game where where a lot of the difficulty comes from how well you play your current hand, right? Obviously you're building towards something, but it's mainly about how well you execute your like hands on a moment-to-moment basis. This long-term, thinking long-term, very nice. And it's crazy how addictive this game has been for me. I've been playing this game a lot, chat. This game has been on I've been playing this game a lot on my Steam Deck. I play it on my laptop whenever I have a chance. I just play this game like constantly. I play it basically every single time. I try to get my wife into it. She really doesn't like card games, but she understands the appeal of it from my mind. I like literally I tell her what kind of game it is, and she's like, "Oh, that's why you play it." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, honey, you know." It also helps if you understand the rules of the game, like the multipliers. I can't believe for so long we played this game, we had no clue what a multiplier was. I still can't believe that happened to me. Like, how did I not understand that a times multiplier is like it multiplies the red number and not the blue number? I don't know. This is weird. Fortune teller. Plus 1 mult per tarot card used. Perfect. Times 3 multiple can be played already, and it's a whatchamacallit. Nice. Give me a 9. Good. Perfect. Give me a straight. Good. Nice. Play another straight and I win. Because now I get times 3 mult off of a straight. Because I played it already. So good. So good. Now, my general framework and strategy for these games, for this game in particular, I really enjoy going for aces. As I said before, in my mind, aces feel a lot easier for me to understand. I look at an ace and I go, very clearly that's an ace. My mind can very easily work with that compared to anything else. I think any other card is very difficult for me to understand because there's too many different ways that it could be played. Even an ace has a complexity in that you can make an ace 10 straight or an ace 5 straight and go from ace 2, 3, 4, 5. But at least if you have a deck full of aces, if you have a deck full of the same card, all you need to play is like 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. Imagine trying to plan your deck around straights, around royal flushes, knowing that you get a sequence of 5 cards. Way too much complexity. I think the winning goal in this game, the winning strategy, is to simplify it down to a deck that's full of duplicates. For you to play the easiest hand ever, a duplicate hand that scores very, very high. It's not as much as a royal flush, but it's a hell of a lot easier than trying to get a specific sequence of cards. As well, in this particular run, because again, you have to be adaptable as well, I've gotten a couple of things. Card sharp, so I need to play the same hand over and over, that's what I'm trying to go for anyways. But this, Fortune Teller. Every Fortune Teller, every tarot card gives you plus 1 mult, and I just got the best thing for it. An eternal hallucination. Every booster pack I open gives me a 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card. Which is great. If I open a tarot card booster pack, like an Arcana pack, I have a chance of gaining another tarot card, which it didn't give me. So now I get the Emperor to give me 2. Nice. I got shit on. But I got 2 really good ones. Again, destroy 2 cards that lower my deck. So again, removing choices that don't matter. Simplifying down your deck is simplifying complexity. Removing choices that don't matter in order to focus on the choices that do matter, as well as changing your choices that are available to you into the choices that do matter. Effectively doing the same thing, but with a bit more of a condition to it. I also choose to challenge these blinds because I don't know, I just like challenging blinds. Destroy. Die 2. The 2s are gone. Where are the kings? No shit, where are the kings? Where are the kings? Where are the kings? Where are the kings? Chat, where are the kings? If I don't get a single king, we can't make aces. Oh my god, we can't make aces. I might lose off of this alone. I've already played a 2-pair. Let's hope that this time 3 mult saves me. My god. If I had any king, I could have made 2 of them into aces. But instead, I get nothing. I can't even buy anything. I'm too broke. Damn. We fight the big blind in the hopes of holy shit. I don't know why I played that. That was stupid. But now you see my aces are coming into play. I have all 4 aces. I just need a couple more aces here. I need 1 more king to make 2 more aces from this. Please, I'm gonna gamble for these 2 aces. Please. Now, just like Slay the Spire, I think this game has a lot of value to it. I think you should be playing this game if you enjoy any kind of game where your brain muscles are being, like, you know, exercised. I really enjoy the way that these games make you think. It's a very different style of, like, play, right? That's why I enjoy turn-based games a lot. There's something about the way that they make you play that makes you think very differently. I find real-time games exercise a different portion of my brain. Some of them can make you think on your feet, right? I'm realizing that, say, like a game like For Honor, which we played actually in an offline video, but still, I played it. Made me think on my feet, and I actually had a lot of depth to how I had to like approach things, right? But there's something about being able to sit there with your thoughts and mull over your choices and realize that you've made the wrong choice, right? There's something about that feels good, really good. I enjoy that, actually. Do I even have another 9? What is this? Start with 0 discards. I can't discard a single card. Shit. Okay, well, damn. Alright, play a full house. Get shit on. Die. Boom. Ooh, 1800. Wait, okay, now we're getting close. Put these into mult cards. Boom. Mult card aces. We do this. Tarot card bonus. Then we play another full house. It gets a ×3 bonus as well. Boom. 8,000. I think we're ready for today's challenge. Well, not challenge, but it is going to be something interesting today. So it's something very, very interesting. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for a while because the game that we're going to be playing is very fascinating to me. I just Planet X 5 of a kind, nice. I was just worried if we could do it very well because it's a very difficult game to play. But last night, my friends and I got into playing some interesting games, and I really had a fun time playing those games. I'm sure if they're here, they would understand, but it was really, really fun playing these weird games. This is a code word for saying it was very stressful and very brainy for me. Very, very brainy. Ooh. That's bad. And I don't know why today of all days I wanted to go through like a brain training exercise. I don't know why today, like, this was the day that I wanted to do like a brain training thing. I think it was all because of last night where I was like, yeah, this is a fun experience. So yeah, be ready for what's going to happen. I think we're going to do very well now that we're actually doing pretty well on like a purple stake. We get to practice on this. Get at least a, whatchamacallit. Sell this Joker. Get this card. We have to get at least a, what's that thing called? An orange stake done. If we can get an orange stake done, we're basically good to go to continue. Oh my god, 987? That's not even close to a straight flush. Cool. Not even close to a straight flush. However, I do have a straight. Play that now. Ooh, I don't know about this one. There's a lot of different ways that this hand could go here. I could bet on a 5 of a kind, which is probably the best choice, right? Either way, I'm not going to get like a perfect, bonus hand leftover money. There's no way I'm going to be able to. I have to play a 4 of a kind here to win. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. I need to think about using this thing eventually too, but I think next time we can. The India boss one. Get some more tarot cards. Make me a tarot card. Nice, thank you. Get a wild card. Sure. Nice. Enhance into a mult card. Sure. Do this. It's also crazy to me how this game came out of nowhere. I was actually trying to figure out like where this game came from. I'm very deeply fascinated by the idea of like games sort of like popping up into like people's like minds almost. Because many games sort of like do this, where they just come out of nowhere and all of a sudden you have this like banger of a game that everyone plays. And I've seen a lot of people play Balatro. There's a surprising amount every single day. But Northern Lion, actually, I watch very, very often. He plays, holy shit, 4 of a kind. He plays a lot of Balatro. A lot. And he always has some very interesting interactions with it. Mainly because he plays in like weird tournaments and he also loses very often. It's very funny to watch him lose. And it's crazy to think that this game, you know, just out of nowhere is like a super hit. I actually lost. You would think that a game about counting cards and playing probability would not reach massive success. Yeah, it does. It does very, very well. So well because it's so addictive. You just want to keep going again and again and again. There's a new patch for this game too, actually. The patch is going to come out very, very soon, I think. It's a part of the next patch drop, I'm pretty sure. And in that patch, they've made things a lot easier. So whatever difficulty that you had playing this game now, the beginning is a lot easier as you go higher and higher and higher, which I don't really know if I enjoy. I think I enjoy when the game is like very, very difficult to like play. But I also understand that you can't just have a game that's too hard to play because then nobody can play it. I can afford this to duo, which would be nice. I'll just get an Arcana Pass, get some more Terrified here. I do want to again simplify it down, but I do have the opportunity to make a random Joker card here. I wish I could have used this, but I have a Hex, which I can't do. But doing this, oh my god, I could polychrome the Vampire. He's nice. I realized the power of some cards too, actually, while watching him play and also thinking about the game more. I think about this game very often, actually. There's a lot of cards where the power doesn't seem very powerful until you really think about how to use them. For instance, the Vampire. Very, very handy card. If you can have a lot of enhanced cards, including stone cards, think about this, including stone cards, what you can do is you can increase the power of the Vampire by a lot. The Vampire will live on. You know, I know where the bastard lives, in Carfax Abbey. If I kept that 9, I would have had a straight flush. I'm so stupid. I need to hope that I pull an Ace of Hearts. I lost. Give me a free shop. Give me go. Okay, let's see what we're working with. I could do a flush of clubs. Then I can do a flush of diamonds after if I get lucky. Ooh, or a flush of hearts. Could be good. Or not a flush of hearts. Wow. Thanks, Jack, for coming in. Jack Jimbo or Jimbo Joker. It was fascinating trying to teach my wife this game too. She really doesn't like the gameplay because it's like it's a very different. It's just a weird gameplay play. Like having to always like think about things. It just feels weird. Gain +3 melt when any booster pack is skipped, and get a tarot card every time you open a pack. I'm so stupid. I should have used that first. Okay, I have to hope that it goes on hallucination because this can't be destroyed. Yes. So good. And I got ooh yeah, 4 of a kind. Still go for aces. I can skip. Get that. Nice. Good. Now get this pack. Cards usually suck if it's low numbers, so I skip it to get even more melt. Nice. Now I have this. I can do a bunch of things. I can upgrade my 4 of a kind even more by doing this. Now, obviously, 4 of a kind is kind of hard to reach now, but in the event that I do reach it, it could be monstrous. Could be monstrous if I somehow get it. It's just gonna be very hard because we're gonna need to somehow hit these 8s here. These 8s are gonna have to carry me all the way through. Honestly, a high card may even win me, honestly. Never mind. And the 8s? I need 2 more 8s, come on. That's pretty good, that's actually decent. Just win now. Win now. With a full house. Good. Get some money too, nice, good. But even though she didn't like it, she recognized that it could be fun. It was just like this like idea of like, oh, like just like having to like strategize so much. I think I realized that it's just not a fun thing to like do for most people. And I wonder how these games ever survive actually. If you really think about how these games have survived for so long, it's strange the way that they've been able to live for so long. Usually these games would die off pretty damn early, right? Like having to force somebody to like think for a long time and strategize over long periods of time, and having them lose progress to play again. The whole roguelike genre kind of feels like the antithesis of like why people play games, right? Like imagine having to restart your game every single time. I'd be kind of annoyed. And yet the genre kind of persists, always. It's fascinating to see how the industry has it gone. And the roguelike has kind of become the genre to go for your game. A lot of games go for it, but it feels like it's the genre to even try to like have. Even the games that we watched today, Slay the Spire 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I mean, not Kingdom Come Deliverance, but a fair amount of games that we've played or seen or that we hope to play on this channel. A lot of them have very roguelike elements, and it's very fascinating to sort of see it grow. Ooh, I'm dead. Alright, let's try diamonds. I wonder why that is. I messed up. I tried to go for a 4 of a kind. That was so stupid. That was so dumb. That was the best possible set of hands. But you know what? It's because I realized extended brain training was a bad idea. Do you know why? I realized there's no way that a person's brain can keep going for that long. I recognize the folly of my idea of doing brain training through Balatro and Slay the Spire, trying to break at least Orange Steak to try and make it to today's final game. Get this. Pop this. Get shit on. Nice. Good. We're actually good. Okay, good. Skip that. Get that voucher. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. Fuck. I didn't think about that. No! My 7! At least I keep my aces, right? 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, no. Okay, don't discard my aces. I lost. GG. God, this is a hard game. Jesus. Slay the Spire, honestly, feels a lot easier. Going from Slay the Spire to like this, again, no shade on the game. I'm not saying this to like, you know, start anything between these games. But if you start things because of what someone says about the game, it's weird. But I feel like Slay the Spire, the way that you can strategize and play tactically over a long period of time, it feels much more amenable to making mistakes. Because you have so many different ways to heal from it. In this game, you have a hard time limit, always. I lost. I know I'm going to like this. Okay, let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7. I can do something interesting here. Sure. Get a 6. Good. Ooh, wait. I get a straight flush. I can get a straight flush. I can get a straight flush. No! Whatever. It's still a flush win. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, Slay the Spire, because you can go infinitely, barring some certain rules, you can basically recover from any bad situation. And this one, because it's so limited by your hands, it feels like a much tighter tactical, much tighter tactical and strategical experience. The tacticality is like not very there, because it's you're mostly just playing the best that you can within your hands. But the strategy part is like way more important, because you're so much more limited in like what you have. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. Re-trigger with the hanging Chad. The hanging Chad. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Good win. Here we go. Holy moly, a free shop. I know a misprint seems bad, but honestly, a free misprint and it gives something, you know, like a random, whatchamacallit effect is nice. We can enhance one card into a gold card. Might as well. Maybe I'll save that, actually. I can also increase the rank of 2 cards by 1, which gets me 2 more aces. Nice. Again, simplification of my deck. Ooh, and I double my money. Nice. I can buy the voucher now. Might as well. I don't know what this thing does. What's a blank voucher do? Does nothing. But it has a question mark, so maybe it's a lie. No. Does nothing. We could go for a straight here. If I get a king or a... this. Wow. Wow. That thing printed pretty nicely, actually. Damn. How about we just do this? We do a this with a this like that. Hopefully that misprints nicely. Good. 33. Holy shit! I won. What? That's not really what I wanted to do, but sure, it works. 1 in 4 chance to level of the played poker hand. This is nice if you're going for some simplification, because if you only play one single hand type, you're basically guaranteed to level up that hand on average more than not. And the hanging man can get rid of these 2 7s, so I keep my 6 quads just in case. Good thing too, because I now have these. Good. Wait. Wait a minute. Watch this. Gold, Jack. Queen, Ace, Full House. Hanging Chad. Misprint. Oh, yes. huge money too. One other thing that I really enjoy about this game, the music has been stuck in my head for a very long time. The music is really good in this game. Oh my god, when blind selected, destroy the Joker to the right and apparently added sell value to this mult. Yes. Eat, my boy, eat. Eat, my boy, eat. Eat him. I need to be very careful about that card. If I don't take care of that card properly, he will eat everything that I hold dear. Very important that we remember what that card does. Okay, you need to be careful who he eats here. Eats the wrong card, we're going to lose. One shot, one kill. Okay, he needs to keep eating. Oh fuck, he's gonna eat. Oh no, he's gonna eat something. He's gonna eat something good. He's gonna eat something good. This is bad. Random Joker? No, I'm doomed. Oh no. I need planets now. I need to look at the stars. 4 of a kind. Oh shit. Give me planet X, please. Oh shit. High card. Okay, we're doomed. Okay, don't eat anything. You starve today. You starve. You're good. You starve. Go over here so you get the times 1.5. Go over here. Okay, good. Oh boy. Wait. Good. Do this. Straight flush. Why did it level straight flush? Straight flush, honestly, when you get like a level on like a rare hand, it feels like the worst level ever because it's like the hardest thing to play. Aura. To 1 card in hand. Holy shit, that's sick. I've never seen that. No! You hungry bastard, you! Why? You idiot! You killed him! You killed him! Why'd you kill him? Why did you kill him, huh? Why'd you kill him, you sick fuck? Why'd you kill him? Why'd you kill him, huh? Answer the question, why'd you kill him? What card did he kill? What card did he kill? I don't even know what the card he killed. Oh god. Oh, I don't even know what card he killed, Chad. I don't even know what card he killed. Oh fuck. Oh, I lost a good one. I lost a good one to my dagger. My dagger ate someone. Oh fuck. Man, I never keep track of my dagger, and he always makes me lose. Always. The dagger is so cool to use, but he always fucks me up. Always. He killed my hanging Chad. Oh man, Chad was just hanging about, dude. Chad was just hanging about, you know, hanging out with the crew. But joke's on him. Somebody's a vampire in the group. Sorry, man. You know what it was? It was the eclipse. The eclipse comes by, and then you know, the vampire thinks, hey, I can just hang out with these guys. It's all cool and stuff. Boom, someone dies. Always. You could never trust a vampire. Never. You do a gold foil. You do the needle. Play exactly 1 hand. But what the fuck am I gonna play? This? A 2-pair. If I had my hanging Chad, I could have won. I could have rearranged it. Fuck. The dagger. See, that's why you don't play with knives, right? I know a lot of people who used to have like butterfly knives, and they're crazy. Every person that I knew that had a butterfly knife was kind of insane. Basically, you don't play with them because there's a very high chance that you'll accidentally stab yourself. And what I just did was the equivalent of me stabbing myself in my thigh or something, because I kept it in my pocket. Which has happened to somebody that I knew. Somebody that I knew actually had one, kept it in their pocket. It acted like they just, I don't know, they wanted to show it off or something, and they fell and it stabbed them. And I was like, yeah, dude, of course. Of course that's gonna happen. Every played card counts in scoring. Let me take this. That seems pretty good. I wanna try that. I like splashing. Push splash. Which means I can do stuff like this. I can play shit hands. Well, I mean, I didn't have to play that, but... yeah. There we go. If I get the dagger again, remind me. Holy shit, that's special pack. Oh, yes. I like face cards a lot more. Numbered cards could be anything from 1 to 2 till 10. Kinda sucks, right? But a face card is always like a guaranteed 10 chip value. You lose 1 card for 2 queens and a king. My god. This card's 2 random cards per hand played. Shit. Fine. Play this. And they're enhanced too, enhanced face cards, which gets you a lot of value. So now I can go for something like this. Hopefully I get another jack. Maybe give me a jack. Yes, you give me nothing. Yes, give me nothing. Sure. I'll play 2 pairs until the day I die. I'll play 2 pairs until I got nothing left in me. I should have played it with my king. I'm stupid. Every card counts as scoring. Wow. Wow. Do what? Every card counts as scoring. Play it like this. Nice. That's good. I wonder if we'll even succeed in this run, and also in the next game that we play. This game is very hard to talk about anything about on because it goes by so fast, and it's very incomprehensible if you've never played it. It's one of the weird things about the games that I play. It's one of the weird things in general about the games that I'd like to play on stream, but I recognize that it's very hard to make any content out of it. These games are very difficult to sell to the masses, basically. Had I better commentary, maybe this would work. But I think we played too much of Slay the Spire that I used up all of my commentary in that game. I should have played less Slay the Spire and done more of this to have more commentary left over. $2, $14. But I think my framework works a lot. I think my framework is a solid framework. You just need to simplify, and then hopefully execution becomes so easy that you can do it in your sleep. The problem is I'm not simplifying anything. Nothing good has appeared. Okay, good. Okay, good. You're good. Sure. Okay, now I play 4 of a kind. Now I play 4 of a kind, I say. As if that's not the hardest thing to play. Holy shit, I almost got 4 of a kind. I need one more queen. Where's my queen? My fry supreme. You're not my queen, my fry supreme. It's weird how much of it is so applicable to like my work too. Like a lot of what I talk about in terms of like simplifying and like stuff is what I do so much at like work. So much of my work, outside of programming, is about simplifying down these like complex rules and conditions to try and make it easy for every party to understand so that everybody can walk away with a strong sense of like accomplishment, effectively. Even if they do nothing to accomplish anything, at least they have a sense of it, which is nice. All diamond cards are debuffed, it doesn't matter. I have a 4 of a kind king and a queen debuffed, sure. Boom. And I wonder if I wasn't in the position where I had to do these things for work, would I enjoy these games as much? Like, what's the condition that makes you enjoy these like games, right? I'm gonna call it a condition because no person in their sane mind should enjoy playing a card game where you play poker but you don't make money, right? Like, if you're this good at poker, right? Imagine you wake up one day, you go to Steam and you buy Balatro and you beat the entire game with every challenge. You should just stop playing Balatro. Go to like, pokerstars.com. I'm not gonna say it, sorry, not the site, sorry. Go to some poker site, go to some online poker site or something, right? And just make a bunch of money. Like, theoretically, maybe your skills should transfer. Or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I guess only card counting would transfer, but I've heard that card counting is legal, so. Why MMV? It's either you win or you go to jail. It's either you win or you go to jail. I don't really know. The Acrobat. Times 3 melt on the final hand of round. I've learned the power of this card. As long as you destroy one random card and get a random ace, yes! Okay, these are all very good cards. I can't destroy these. Not yet. But I will soon. Soon the cards will fall. Soon the chips will topple. Is that what it means? The chips? Or the cards something? What's the saying? Something about chips and then cards. Now if I get 5 of a kind, I could be even better here. But I need at least a 4 of a kind to win. Last hand gets times 3 mults, 4 of a kind, I get a full house. Full house is worse than getting a single, like, it's worse than getting a 3 of a kind because of my level 2 3 of a kind. Sure, we do this. Was it enough? It was enough. Okay, good. Holy moly. Yeah, I've heard that 1 free reroll per shop. I've heard that, oh my god. Sorry, I know I just stopped talking all of a sudden. I really enjoy Swashbuckler. He adds the sell value of all the cards to his left to mult. Okay? If you have a card called the Egg which scales in sell value, you basically win. I'm gonna implode! Aha! Give me some aces. Yeah, give me some more aces. Come on. So I don't have Acrobat anymore, but I do have one more ace, and I want to keep that steel card to gain more multiplier. First hand drawn face down is fine, as long as you get rid of every single one. I should still have 2 more aces in there. I don't think I drew any aces. I really don't think I did. I hope not. If I did, then I lost. I lost. Oh! I've actually read, actually. I was reading an interview of somebody who like plays poker professionally. They say that a lot of that game is psychological. A lot of the they do a lot of weird rituals. For instance, did you know that them wearing sunglasses is perfectly legal in the game, and that it's primarily an intimidation tactic as well as a way of hiding your eyes, the movement? It's fascinating to see what rules have come up from a game that's primarily played at a single table side. You would think that the game would evolve to maybe not have to require those rules where you need sunglasses to play the game effectively. You would think that maybe that's not the most efficient way to play your game, and maybe the possibility of your players cheating, or your players intimidating someone by just looking at them, or giving away some tell would maybe make the game less fun to play. And yet somehow it persists. Pound 1.5 mult. But I lose the chips. Hard. I basically get double chips from this. But I did 5 again. But poker is a very ancient game. Actually, most card games are very ancient. In my culture, there's a national card game, actually. I need to get this really badly. Sell that. Buy this. Get $11. Nice. There's a national card game that everyone really knows and enjoys. By the time you're the age of 8, you've played it 7 times. It's actually insane. You'll find 8-year-olds in alleyways playing this card game, and I don't know why. It's funny to me, but it's also kind of okay, why are you guys throwing dice and stuff? They look like small gamblers. You silly children, you. But card games are ancient. Everyone loves playing a really good card game. And every single card game shares that same DNA of RNG. It's fascinating to actually think about, actually. But a lot of the game design that we have, you can kind of trace it back to these different types of games. A roguelike game is really just a card game with the level of RNG that you have and how your runs change every single time you play. Fuck. Because a card game is self-balancing. What hands you draw from your deck, completely random. You draw a really good hand, you win. You draw a really bad hand, you lose. You never really know. Absolute RNG. Full house. Okay, final run for sure, and then we move on to the final game of today. The whole point of today is, oh my god, I get an aura. A holographic ace? What is even the point of holographic cards, actually? I never understood the card collecting meta. I'm sure all of you were aware of the card collecting meta during COVID. A lot of people were really into collecting Pokemon cards and stuff. And I enjoy looking at a cool looking card art, like Magic the Gathering or something, right? But I never really understood why people wanted to collect these cards, except for it as an investment, which maybe that's the only reason why. But to me, it doesn't seem like a good investment nor a good use of time. It seems like a farce to try and RNG your way into something very, very nice. Could be me though. Could be me. Nice. 50 chips, boom, 524. Nice, good. Then we do a single flush to win. So a holographic card or a foil card, especially because I think it's also because I know it's being manufactured by someone. It feels okay, why even bother? It's being manufactured by some person. Does it really matter? Plus 13 mil for each queen in hand, and also plus bonus if it's a flush. Could. We now change and we simplify into queens. We do queen flushes. That's not really simple. It's not really simple, but sure. Okay, oh my god, holographic swashbuckler. Holographic Swashbuckler. And a mail-in rebate. Oh my god. Every discarded jack. Okay, good. $3. Sick. I need a heart. Wow. Might as well play it. Fuck it. Ugh. This is the craziest draw I've ever had in like cards ever. This is actually nuts. 2 random enchanted aces. That's bad. Okay, sure, but fine. It's a free shop anyways. Doesn't really matter. Destroy 1 random card at 3 enhanced aces. Nice, good. And we do 2 random tarot cards. Nice, good. We had 2 destroys, 1 gold card. Get some planet cards. Favorite kind, sure. I don't know if that was worth it, but sure. Negative Joker. Destroy these 2. Make you gold. Okay, now discard you. Imagine being made a gold card and then being discarded immediately after. Why have you forsaken me, father? Wait, each queen held in hand. I need to hold that queen. Discard that 7. Hold that queen. Discard the 7. I need a heart that isn't a queen. You're my queen, my fry supreme. This is at least 10,000. Yep, easy. I wonder what other games have like transcended that thing, that like feeling as well. I can't believe that went on a to-do list. A negative to-do list. It's a bit like a real life to-do list. You see a to-do list and you're like, I don't want to deal with this. That sucks. I even wonder like what kind of games even were there back then actually. I've heard of this game called Kick the Stick or something. The ball and stick, where you kick like a stick around and you have like a ball. And I'm like, damn, like you guys really lived hard. Like you guys had like a very hard life back then. Because that to me sounds awful. I need a flush. Maybe hearts. Let's go hearts. Nice. Queen in hand. Good. Hearts. Good. We do foil and we do 2 mults like that. We win in 1 shot with my heart in hand. It give me plus 13 multiplier. Holy cannoli. This thing's gonna be at least 20,000. Yep. Played face cards give 4 mult one thing. Or I can get a misprint. You've registered as an organ donor. Oh my god, thank you. We were running out of organ donors actually. It's really hard to convince people to give their organs for the Stickshire, you know? So next time we play Wildermyth, we'll let you know when it's your turn to come up to the surgery table. No, I've been fooled. No, you haven't been fooled. You haven't been played. You have given your life for me to come out of the green vat of goo in Wildermyth. Thank you. When it's your turn to come up, I'll be sure to let you know. Imagine believing that you could just type register in the stream safely. Imagine that it wouldn't do anything wrong. Your life is forfeit. That's a good flush. You really thought this was a real thing? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that like you actually get signed up for like an organ donor and I find you? Like I'm not gonna find you, chat. Okay, it's all a joke. It's all a joke, chat. I'm not gonna go find you to bring you to like an organ surgery. Maybe. You never really know, right? You can only hope that I won't. You can only hope that I won't. How foolish of me. You will be a hero, see? You'll be a hero. It's all a joke until it's not. It sounds so sad. It's all a joke until it's not. Wait, I have a heart ace here. I can do some crazy things here. Heart, flush. Ah, I messed up. Oh boy, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Good. We have a good nasty hand here. Boom, bonus. Boom, 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 boom. Flush. Can you imagine if that was a real thing? Like I made a bot that like went and found your address from your Twitch profile. Again, if you sign up for like a website, right? And the website asks for your like address information, don't give it. Oh my god. Look at the combo that I have going now. I have to shoot the moon. I have a queen that I have in my hand, gives me plus 13 mult. I can now have a mime to re-trigger all card held in hand abilities. So all my queens give me again plus 13 mult. One of my queens is a steel card. Bless her heart, she knows what to do for the kingdom. She will help us achieve victory by stealing ourselves for the coming blind. And then we hope that it's all a flush. If it's not a flush, then I don't know, I guess we just lose. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Wow. That is probably the worst thing I could have gotten. Hey. Wow. I don't know about this one. Wait, it's actually going... Wait, this high card went just... solo. Okay. I believe that this is a... I believe that this is my ace of diamonds. I'm gonna bet everything that's my ace of diamonds. Look. No! High card! That's a queen? That's a queen. That's a queen. Sounds like something an organ hassler would say. No. I don't hassle people for their organs. I harvest them. I'm an organ harvester. Please get my title right. I worked hard to get to where I am. I started as an organ dealer, then an organ trader, which is apparently a really good game, which is actually on my list to play soon, very soon. Sneak peek at the next game. And then I became an organ harvester. Now I call the shots, chat. Imagine you come into like a stream and you just know your organs are going to be harvested. And you believe that it's real. He gets people to willingly sign up to this organ thing. It's totally fine. Yeah, exactly, Chad. This is a. You chose this. You chose this. You chose to donate yourself to the organ trade. Again, guys, we're not trading organs. Let me clarify this. We have a 90% death rate in Wildermyth. A 90% death rate in Wildermyth. You're helping to lower our death rate. It's not my fault that you're all dying. It's not my fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault that we're all dying, chat. It's your fault. My flush is disgusting. This might be the best flushing toilet ever. It's a level 7 flush. You can't even buy that at Home Depot. Like, you go to Home Depot, you ask for a level 7 flush, and they call security on you. It's impossible. That's a pretty good flush. Oh, I know what to do. At the player discard, always draw 3 cards. Well, then we just play clubs. We're in the club now. Everybody's in the club, popping bottles. Should have read the fine print, pal. Exactly. You willingly chose this. Should have read the fine print, chat. Wait, you play 1 card? You have 3 extra cards? Holy shit. Thunderous flush, this one. You know what's crazy about toilets? I don't know about you, chat. When my toilet clogs, I get very annoyed. I don't know about you, right? Because I feel like toilets should never clog. When a toilet clogs, I feel like that's like a design failure. It's like the new Boeing airplanes, right? When like a Boeing airplane like loses its like door, it's like why does the plane lose its door? The whole function of it is to keep its body together as it flies. Also, what is the point of a toilet? A toilet is meant to flush. Why does it never flush fully? I never understood why that always happens. Nobody can answer me that one simple question. Everybody simply says, "Oh, you know, it's just a toilet." Like toilets are you need a pee trap. And it's like, okay, well that doesn't explain why it doesn't flush. You think it's a scam made by Home Depot so that you buy more toilets when they keep breaking? I think you're onto something, right? Big sewage. Big sewage is pulling the wool over our eyes. Yes. The sewage companies are pulling the wool over our eyes. But your flush is yours? Flush is fully, you think? Or what do you mean? No. I'm not saying that toilets like half flush. If you have a toilet and it half flushes, then you need to return that toilet pronto. Like, you have a problem, right? Like, your toilet is going to ruin you. What I'm talking about is when your toilet gets clogged. I don't know why toilets clog, ever. The whole point is to flush, but they can never flush fully. Why? This could have been an amazing death card if only I didn't have kings. I need queens. I need queens pronto. Okay, 4 of a kind. I don't know why I'm leveling 4 of a kind. I'm gonna be honest with you. Buy that, sure. Okay, sure, buy this too. Big Sewage is a crazy rapper name, though. You know, it would go kind of hard. Yeah. Their music would be disgusting. 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. You're shitting me. No! Okay, that's a queen. That's a queen. Is this a queen though? I don't know if this is a queen. I don't know if that's a queen. That could be a queen. I don't know. Okay, that's a 10. Play this. That's a king! You tried to fool me. Okay. Good. Okay, we're actually in good hands, kind of. Not really. We're gonna lose. I don't have enough cards to play. Okay, now you go over here. That one of these. That's a queen. If this is a, that could be a club. I need a flush club to win. Oh, I just won. Because pipes you, I guess. You ever, okay, were you guys ever told that in like school? I was told that if multiple people flush at the same time, that you clog the entire sewage system, right? And so they told you to flush less to, like, you know, make sure that things were like safe, and you didn't, well, obviously it was to use less like water. But they tried to fool you into believing that like things would like clog and like ruined. I don't know if my school told me that because that was a real concern, or because they just wanted us to stop asking questions. Because even thinking about it now, that doesn't really make sense. Oh my god. Flush level 8? My god. Never heard of that. You didn't use the school toilet. Okay, chat. Do you use public toilets? I am a firm believer that if you use a public toilet, you're opening yourself up to disaster, to terrible things. I feel like public toilets are like the worst thing to like use, because it always smells, it stinks. I can get some DNA. I mean, just like a public toilet, you can also get some DNA. That's some good DNA. Man, some good DNA. Water bill was too high for them. Can you imagine that? Imagine being a school. I mean, to be fair, that's like a very natural state of schools. I feel like it's kind of hard to pay off bills now in like schools. If I'm struggling, they're struggling. Well, I'm not struggling, but you know what I mean? I understand schools. I stand with schools. Oh my god. Flush. You prefer not to. I actually don't understand people who like can go to public toilets. It's very scary to me. Because you don't really know what like happened. Oh wait, I lost. You don't really know what like happened inside there. One more run, and then we move on to the HS. We need to at least get to the final one. I had a good strategy going, but you see how like mindless I like got? When you get to a good simplified strategy, you can turn your mind off, and you just play the same strategy over and over and over again. Sorry, the same cards over and over and over again. You just need to simplify your deck down to where you can do it. Obviously, I failed. I had more aces and kings than I had queens, but I was close. All celestial cards and planet packs are free? Yo, I need you. Get over here. Shit, why did I do that? Okay, now that we don't have to live with flushes, I think we go back to our original strategy. All aces. Aces, again, are just so visually appealing. The nice card back looks nice, smells nice. You can go pee if you really need to, but that's it, and you should try to avoid doing that. Okay, so in like Europe, right? In Europe, you have the holes in the floor, or was that Southeast Asia? I don't know. Somewhere they have holes in the floor. Okay. I hate using urinals. Do you use urinals? This is a very important question. This decides whether or not you stay or you leave. This determines your fate in this channel. Do you use urinals or no? I shouldn't have said my opinion first. I should have said my opinion last, to goad you into saying your real answers. You had holes. You had the hole toilets in the school. How do you use them? I always saw them, and I'm always worried I would miss. Because what if you, hey, because you squat, right? Yeah, exactly. Like squat toilet. If you squat and you miss, what do? Do you kick it in? Because if you don't kick it in, right, it's just on the side, right? It's just on the side, off to the side, and it's like, okay, like, and then it's like if you leave, it's like it's not like inside the toilet. Like at least if you don't flush a toilet, they can press the flush button and it goes down, right? Like the next person just has to see your shit for like a second. It's like, you know what I mean? But they can still flush it down. But with a squat toilet, it's there on the side where their foot would like go, and they can't like they have to kick it down. You have like a broom. You have like a broom on the side, right? Yeah, you have to have a broom, right? You don't use urinal, but you use the sink at home. What do you mean you use the sink at home? What do you mean? What is that? What? No, you can't use a sink at home. That doesn't make any sense. You can't use a sink at home. Guys, you can't use a sink. You can't piss in a sink. No idea. LOL, I guess you just better not miss. It's like in golf. If you miss, you gotta hit it in next turn. What do you mean? No, guys, this isn't... What do you mean, chat? What? It's gonna sit there. It's gonna stew. It's gonna stew. Like, your shit's gonna stew on the side of the hole until you use it next? You don't even, like, get it down there to pee? Of course you can. No, you can't. No, you can't just pee in a sink. I mean, physically you can, but you shouldn't. Why do you pee in a sink? What do you mean? Would I rather pee in the sink or a sink in the pee? All right, listen. We have a hard rule about no urinal philosophy. All right, urinal philosophy makes people go kind of crazy here. All right. I have peed in the sink though. I have peed in the sink. I've only peed in the sink once when I had to though, okay? I don't pee in the sink as like a willingly thing. It seems like you willingly pee in the sink consistently. That to me is wild. I pee in the sink when there's nowhere else and somebody's on the toilet and I gotta go, right? And I really had to go. It's like, okay, fine. Like I just have to. In what situation did you have to? Somebody's on the toilet and I gotta take a piss. I don't know. You ever been in a toilet with multiple people? It's kind of hard, guys. It's kind of hard. Listen, there's not enough room in the toilet for you all. I lost. See what happened? We talk about piss and I lose. This is hard. How do you play one hand and then win? I can't play one hand and then win. There's no way that I win off of one hand. Take a pair. You really can't imagine my situation. Okay, look. When you really need to go to the washroom and you can't wait and you bust on in and you're like, please move! And they can't because they're taking a shit, right? Then it's like, okay, listen, I have to take a piss somehow, all right? So I leave the washroom and then where else do you piss? I don't have a second room in my place. If you have a second toilet, you're rich, all right? Rich people don't have this like problem. So where do you pee? It's either you piss your pants or you piss in a sink. I've known somebody who pissed in a trash can, actually. I knew somebody who pissed in a trash can. Do I polychrome my Gros Michel? Does that prevent it from dying or no? Does the banana stay now? Please stay. Oh my god. Dude, we can't. So is it like there's a sink, then a door, then a toilet, and someone shitting in the toilet? Yeah, sorry. Let me rephrase this. I'm not in the room with the shitter, alright? We're in two separate rooms, and I'm trying to, like, get... No, my banana! And I'm trying to, like, you know, take a piss, because I really need to go. And it's either I pee, or I piss my pants, right? Like, it's either I piss my pants, or I pee in a sink, right? And so I have to go to, like, the sink outside. I'm not in there as I take the shit trying to, like, you know, pee. You've had severe germophobia for 2 to 3 years, so you don't want to touch the toilet. Thank you. You belong here, chat. You belong here. I'm also a huge germaphobe. Why piss in a bin? You can piss in a bottle. Because I don't know. It's small. What do you mean? What do you mean? The guy's a bottle is... Have you ever tried to fill a water bottle from your sink? I miss. Every time I try to fill a water bottle from my sink, the water goes on my hand, the one that's holding the bottle. What do you mean? It gets all like wet. So if I can't fill the bottle with water from my sink without my hand getting wet with a static stream of water, a variable stream of water, do you pee as a consistent stream? When I pee, it's variable. I mean, it's consistent for like, you know, okay, every piss starts like this. When you start peeing, it's a slow, steady rise, right? Then, when you get to the midpoint, when your pee is strongest, your bladder has fully opened and it says, okay, let loose the tides of, you know, piss. And it just pees all over the place. It goes at a very nice, steady rate. And then, near the end, it starts to, you know, it starts to get weaker and weaker, but it starts to get weaker in, like, a very variable way. Sometimes it spurts out, sometimes it's weaker. You know what I mean? Like, You can't pee in a bottle very easily. A bin is like a giant bin. It's a hole in the floor. You just it's like a squat toilet, but it's not connected to your pipes. You just pee in the bin. Guys, I feel like I'm not the crazy one here. No, but does this mean they're gonna finish shitting it and open the door for me to piss in to me pissing inside the sink? Well, yeah, but that's their problem at that point, right? It's no longer my problem to me pissing in the sink. It's their problem for looking at me pissing in the sink. It's their problem for taking a shit at an inopportune time. They shouldn't have taken a shit when I needed to take a piss. You think the hole is big enough for a limp dick? You can't just strap it in there. No! Have you not, guys? Have you never heard the stories of people who stick their penises inside here? I'm gonna read the story for you. I'm gonna read the story for you. This is a Reddit post, okay, chat? How would you get a small... This is a Reddit post. You haven't read it. Okay, good. This is a Reddit post. Okay, this is a Reddit post. This is exactly the situation that happened, alright? This is what happens when you stick your pee-pee inside everything, alright? This is why you don't stick your pee-pee inside of a bottle, chat. This is exactly why. Here, look, okay. How would you get a small cylinder 5.1 inches in the length? I can't believe they like wrote that. And 4.5 inches in the girth, unstuck from a mini M&M's tube filled with butter and microwaved mashed banana. You guys are so original. Where'd you come up with such a specific question? Put ice on it and leave alone till said cylinder gets smaller. Take it to AppleCare. Dip it in cold water. AppleCare would arrest me if I brought in this cylinder for troubleshooting. I must say it, you fucked an M&M tube, didn't you? A certain average size cylinder did. Chop it off, and once it shrivels up, pull it right out. I need to keep the cylinder intact. Cut it off. The cylinder must be kept safe. Box cutter, is it still stuck? Chat, you have to... This is what happens. Sounds like a skill issue. What do you mean? It's not a skill issue, chat. The cylinder must be kept safe. This cylinder is going to get stuck inside the M&M's tube. You can't pee in a bottle. Show me a bottle that can be that you safely stick things inside, and it's fine. Look, this is also from the perspective. What if you're a woman? Okay. What if you don't have like a penis and you have like a vagina, right? You can't just like that. I don't know how that shit the hole. What do? You suction cup it? What if it gets stuck? Bottles are bad. Bins, however, you can't miss. You can't miss bins. You lost me at what if you're a woman? Okay, well, what if you have a vagina, right? Then all of a sudden, your aim has to be immaculate. Again, easier to go inside a bin. I guarantee you the bin is easier. Try today. Today and today only. Don't pee in your toilet. Pee inside your trash bin. Okay, pee in your trash bin and report back and tell me how it went. Like, you don't have to stick it in there. The hole just has to be in the radius of the bottle hole. Yeah, but then, I don't know, it feels weird. I like to pee in, comfort, you know what I mean? I like to pee in, a nice, comfortable place. I don't want to touch, like a cold plastic bottle. It feels weird. You're a germaphobe? I'm a coldophobe. I'm afraid of cold. I actually really hate cold things. We're not the same. Watch. Next time you guys go to pee and you guys decide, I'm gonna use a bottle when there's a good, perfectly fine trash can there, you're gonna regret your choices. I don't even know what build I'm doing. We won? We've been talking about pee for so long, I have no clue what's happening. Oh my god, I can destroy cards for free now. Nice, sick. But thank you for confirming that we all pee in very different ways, though. Good. If you think about it, actually, you know what's weird? You have never seen another person pee. Like, for most people don't see other people pee. Most of the time, your first time witnessing someone else pee is when you get married. Well, not like that. Sorry, for clarification, my wife does not take a piss on me. What I'm trying to say is, when you're close enough, right, you don't really care, so you go into the washroom together and you go pee, right? You think you have. Wait, you're right. I also have, actually. When you go to a urinal, why do urinals not have stalls? You guys ever notice this? I don't understand why urinals don't have stalls. Why are urinals just like outside? I never understood why urinals are just outside. Like, wouldn't you want to have a wall in between the the piss cycle? Because there's a lot of piss flying everywhere, right? Like a lot of piss. I don't know about you, but every time when I used to, my old office, when I used to actually go there, every time when I went inside, I'm not even kidding you, when I had to go pee, I would go to a different floor. The floor that I was on, the urinals that I had to use there, the walls, the tiles were eroding. You could see yellow holes in the wall tiles from where the acid of the pee was burning it down. Not even kidding you. I'm not gonna buy seltzer. This thing gets stale after a while. Soda sucks. Soda gets stale. Resident Evil ass toilet. What do you mean Resident Evil ass toilet? Guys, it's just holes. You're telling me you've never been to like a disgusting washroom where like everything gets all like like melted down like acid? You've never seen an acidified toilet before. I've seen them. Many of them. Nasty flush. That's a good flush. Huge flush. Oh, that was a really bad flush. That did nothing for me actually. I might lose here. It's over for us. This might be a loss for us. Oh. Well, we tried. No way we make it to Orange Steak. And before everyone gets too invested into this discussion about pee, I need you to save your brain power. Okay, stop thinking about pee. We're done with Balatro. We're gonna move on to the event today. Okay. Remember, I need all of you to save your brain power. My framework didn't save us, but I guarantee you that framework would work. Next time we'll play this, I'll have some more things to like talk about. That isn't just pee.